Okie Dokie, that's what we'll call him, Okie Dokie Jackson. This man has made so many videos with my name and likeness on it and got the nerve to talk crazy about me.
What's good, y'all? These last 3 to 4 weeks have been very lucrative for a lot of creators, including Oshay, Duke Jackson, who I watch. He does good work. A lot of us watch him. He's probably made like $20K off this situation, and Corey tired of it. Let's get to it.
They take a black man who come from the straight up hood and took my reputation that I've built for all these years with their video and media power and turned me into a criminal in 1 week. And if you, and it's a lot of black people out here, especially I say black people, if you don't have a lawyer that is sincerely trying to help you, they're gonna go get on Sean Holly and Harvey Levin's side and assisting them in delivering you to the system. I think I got blessed. And I believe this is gonna lead to my biggest bag yet. Because I was ruined by a system that has ruined so many. If this is proven, does a lot of people that Harvey Levin's prosecuted get out of jail?
I'm not sure. I don't know his history.
Because I think this goes federal once I get to showing the evidence I have. I think it goes federal. I don't know, but I have evidence that's going to prove how these people, we ain't worried about the dodo bird. The dodo bird, look, you saw the movie Trading Places?
I remember it, but you know, that's early 80s, so.
Man, this movie Trading Places, these rich people said, oh, look at that poor guy, he's on the street. And then they had one guy who was rich and doing well. That's what happened to me. Trading Places, they grabbed a meth head off the street and turned that person into a victim and good guy and made a man who has been in the community for all these years into a woman beater. So what I'm saying to you is this, man. It's way more going on than some man hit a girl type stuff. It's way more going on. My voice on this internet, they don't like that. The backdooria men, and this is all led by a black woman, Sean Holly. This is all being orchestrated by a black woman. I can prove it. Sean Holly. She's gonna come out, she's being quiet as she can because she really don't want to be part of this like this. She want to be in the background pulling the strings, but stay tuned because it's coming. And on top of that, like on the meth head side of the game, who that person is coming out anyway. All of the evidence against that person is about to start piling up because that person is, like I said, somebody who was a heavy drug user who used to sell drugs in front of the Indian Pride. You didn't need, all that's finna come out. That's nothing. That person probably finna get arrested. But I'm just saying, yeah, I don't understand. This Corey Holcomb 5150 is bigger than anybody wants to give it credit for. And they want to shut it down. I thank the 5150 Army for standing on all these lames' heads. The 5150 Army is the reason I ain't got to do all the work by myself. We can't compete with TMZ when it comes to mass media. They got so desperate to get rid of us, they grabbed the big machine to throw dirt at me. But that'll all get cleared up too. That'll all get cleared up too. Because I don't know why I got to them like this, but it shows the power I have. I'm just running my mouth on YouTube. I don't run my mouth all the time. I don't stack videos and try to get you to keep clickbaiting videos because this helps me get some money. And I'm not knocking nobody who do that to get money, but some of y'all ain't even respectful with it. And my name and likeness, I told people, you know, I give the 5150 show to the game. I get it's to the game, but that's got to come to a halt because it's this one African scammer, Okie Dokie, that's what we'll call him, Okie Dokie Jackson. This man has made so many videos with my name and likeness on it and got the nerve to talk crazy about me. This man said, I need to tell my lawyer what. I was like, he telling law now? This is a who couldn't hang with the streets out here in California, so he moved back to a place where you only need 2 haircuts a year. This is wear my gear for street cred, but act like he doing me a favor. Talking super crazy like he is a lawyer. You all gonna see. You all gonna see.
Y'all know that the channel, for those that have been following the answer for a while, was built on Clubhouse content. That's how I got into YouTube. I was covering Wack. He was the hottest thing smoking for a long time. And people thought I worked for Wack or something like that because he was gracious enough to let us use the content and people wanted me to go at him. I tried to keep it neutral. I wouldn't lie, but I tried to keep it neutral out of respect for the source. It's the same thing with Corey, where an honest opinion that disagrees with him would probably be cool. But if somebody is just providing content for you, you definitely want to be respectful. So it's a fine line. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to compromise your beliefs when you commenting on it, but you also don't want to bite the hand. So that's the situation with Corey. So as a result, people going to have to be very careful about what they say about this man. Let's get back to it.
Leading an ass law. We had him up here and we all went to get something to eat. Leading an ass law be talking mad and lying. Cause I don't normally watch, but I keep seeing stuff. So I'm like, let me see what this is. And when I saw it today, he didn't do it on his YouTube. This is bait. They think I'm smart enough to say their name. I mean, they think I'm dumb enough to say their name. Everybody know who we talking about. Leading an ass law is part of the crew to come at a. Yeah. Y'all was with me the whole time we saw him. Did we do anything to that man?
No.
I thought we showed him love.
Right. Yeah.
Man, this a line like a on the internet. This telling people, yeah, so I called Corey's lawyer and I told Corey's lawyer that Corey said I could talk to you. I'm like, man, what is wrong with this man? Why is this man lying? I tell you what, though, leading an ass law and what's the tampon, both of them told me they were very tight with Kevin Samuels. Now, I think Kevin Samuels was one of the great philosophizers when it comes to talking to women in the history of the game. But I also thought he was moist, and I'm known for saying that. Man, these dudes in this moist army is after me. Leading an ass law. Okie Dokie Jackson. Tampon. They mad. When I saw leading an
Real quick, if you follow the channel, man, you have noticed I've been commenting on the Revenge of the Nerds thing. Now, coming up in the city, South Philly and all that, I've seen a lot, done a lot. I don't get into all that. You know, that ain't really my twist. But it is what it is. But all of these nerdy types that never was outside, never was doing nothing, never was involved in nothing, probably never been addressed for speaking out of turn, didn't know the consequences of that. You know, you knew before words left your mouth what you was going to have to do as a result of what you said. And you was either ready for it or not. And that would determine whether you said it or not. The internet, there is no such filter. There is no such system to say, you know what? Am I ready to go all out? You could just pop off and you can monetize it. So when you get the academics, Anton, Flacco, lead attorney, Oshay, it's just the wild, wild west. and there's no repercussions. Streamers too, Aiden Ross. And that's the new landscape. So when you get a street person, so to speak, who came up around the way, you can't beat them online. It don't work. And you can't do the other method either, because you will go to jail and they will call 911. So here we are. So basically what he's saying is, I may not be able to handle it that way, but you're not going to use my intellectual property to make me look bad. Where do they do that at? Let's get back to it.
Ass law trying to act like we did something wrong by making the joke about the picture with Cool Mo D or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was like, this is really doing this shit? And I was like, okay. Let me tell you something. Tampon's offspring has won all kinds of medals according to what Tampon said. This is not a nobody. Try to say if you with people who not known. What was the word? Man, get the fuck out of here.
Figures.
Leading the ass law, Tampon, Okie Dokie. Okie Dokie makes so many videos with my face, name, and likeness on it. It's finna come to an end. Enjoy it while you can. I've done things to put an end to it. To use Corey Holcomb's name and likeness like that, it's gonna cost you real soon. I never researched how to stop it because I didn't care until I see these smiling with me, but then lying on me and acting like I don't know what I'm doing. Remember you said it. This Okie Dokie said, TMZ did the same thing to Corey as Corey did to Tampon. I'm like, how? These said I had a gun. Had somebody at the airport ask me about a gun. So Okie Dokie Jackson leading the ass law. And Tampon, hey, I'm gonna pull you out the bag. Y'all phony, dog. Y'all phony. And I ain't gonna lie and say I don't understand it. Because there's so many people out here want me to say their name. Boy, it's talking shit, like egging me on, like the type of shit where they test you, right. Where you be like, hey, fuck you. I ain't finna say y'all name. Swim in the underground and drown, you trash. Swim in the underground and drown. TMZ made a campaign to destroy my name, and I done lost a lot of gigs due to this. But you can't stop me. Want me to tell you why you can't stop me? I'm talking about you destroyed my credibility and everything, but the streets know who I am. I was with the streets this weekend at the homie birthday party, the homie Marv, one of the guys from LA. Street people know what I mean when I say that. Marv, one of the guys from out here in LA. Out here in LA, I met a lot of the guys through Laylo. Marv was one of the guys I met. I always look up there like Laylo gonna come from up there, man, because it still tripped me out. Law, I'm up here, I'm spitting truth, homie. This real. I met a lot of guys through Laylo. I'm talking about the guys out here in LA.
Yeah.
The guys. So Marv, one of the guys who I met out here, and I was at Marv's birthday party, man. Marv from LA. You know, people in LA know who Marv is. Man, look, man, all the boys and girls from the streets. My last show I did, them was like, man, them who don't get into it like that with somebody at one time in their life. But they wanted to show a video and a one-sided story at TMZ. That's how they destroy my credibility with the lames. With the lames, they don't know no better. They watch TV. That's their Bible. So they destroyed my name and reputation with the lames, the people who I was building up. I've been getting into my godly type of talk, but I'm just saying, it's like, yo, it is what it is, man.
All right, y'all. I can't blame Corey. Like I said, there's very little recourse for dealing with people who can get behind a keyboard or a mic and have no repercussions. You got to play the game they would play. If the same thing happened to them, best believe they're not going to let you go on the channel and slander them. They're not going to let you do it. They going to flag, Quarter Labs going to cut, whatever. So he got to play the straight up game and not worry about whether that makes him look not real or not. It's going to be interesting to see. We know Oshay will probably make 5 off this, just off the name drop. You know, he'll probably make 5 videos off this. But what I will say to Oshay is, you probably want to pull him down because you don't want that to get flagged and then copywritten, and then you have to pay that back money. That probably, even though I know you probably can afford it because you do well, that's what it looked like. You probably don't want that problem. So we'll see though. But knowing Oshay, he'll probably make 5 more videos today about it. We'll see how it go, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. It's your boy Dell. Till next time, we out.